My name is Michael Mahoney, and I'm the CEO at Misen. Misen's an 8-figure seller on Shopify and Amazon, focused on the US and the rest of the world. Misen sells affordable performance cookware that's made to last. We operate in an oddly empty lane where we don't price prohibitively, we over-deliver on value, and we focus on repeat customers over one-and-done purchases. Before A2X, where do I start? Finance teams are incentivized to remain siloed and work in compartmentalized stacks. I'm looking at you, Excel. They require manual intervention to move data. It's absolutely nuts. So our biggest issue was deciding between managing our business in 3 places, Shopify, Amazon, QuickBooks, or paying an arm and a leg to manually update data so that they match. Both of those options stink. Right? Those should not be options that businesses have to choose between. The consequences of those challenges were that we couldn't evaluate the business without manual intervention. In our case, we were even bolstered by a third-party finance company. So when there was an issue, and there always were, audit trails were manual. That was a nightmare. Thankfully, I'd been introduced to A2X in a prior role, and we knew we could replace pain and a large expense with a very small expense in automation via A2X. I would describe A2X, I describe it in one word, magic-tastic. So it's sales data and expenses are piped into your accounting software and categorized automatically. Seems magic to me. We implemented A2X to automatically categorize and post Amazon and Shopify transactions into QBO, QuickBooks Online. Implementing A2X is really simple, both in terms of complexity and time. We launched the integration within, 2 days of creating an account, and we mapped all our transactions to our general ledger accounts, and we switched to a fully automated process, both reports and journal entries, within 5 days. That has not been our experience with any other piece of software, so it was freakishly quick. Most SaaS is disappointing. The sales sheet, the pitch deck, the sales reps say it does all these amazing things, and you get excited, and it does less than that. A2X is one of maybe 10 pieces of software I've paid for ever that does exactly what it says. So within 90 days of implementing A2X, we went from 405 payout settlements posted manually every month to payout settlements being auto-posted in real time and only 4 manual journal entries per month. That's a 99% reduction. Manual journal entries are a pain in terms of audits because you really need a finance degree to figure out what is being matched up, why. It's not click and see the underlying data. That's what A2X provides. We went from 1 full-time head of finance and 4 external contractors and 1 part-time W-2 implementing all this information to, after A2X, 0 external contractors, 0 W-2s. That's a 100% reduction. I don't think most companies might take it that far, but it is possible with A2X. You don't actually need people moving data around. Before A2X, we were spending 38 person hours per month, average of 5-day delay on any information. So we didn't know what our real-time data was. After A2X, we spend roughly 1 person hour per month to audit, and real-time data entries happen by themselves. Doesn't require anything from us. Before A2X, we were spending almost $7,000, $6,688 a month in terms of labor and fees between contractors, part-timers, full-timers. And after A2X, that was reduced to $329, all in, full stop, inclusive of labor, inclusive of fees. That's a 97% reduction. So that is material, very, very material. These results mean we can focus on our business. Most businesses aren't eliminated by a competitor. They're dragged down by the million things you have to excel at just to exist. You have to be great at real estate, out-of-home marketing, hiring, operations, physical plant, and at least 100 things within the finance function. So the odds are stacked against you without automation. The great thing about A2X is that everything can be audited and automated by anybody with access. So you don't have to ask the CPA, the CFO, or see anything. Click a link, follow the transaction back, and confirm the underlying data anytime you want. That is wildly enlightening for a business to not have a gatekeeper that holds all the financial information. The overall ROI of A2X is 1,000x at least. And that's not counting the mental and emotional freedom that comes with automation and the ability to audit with just a click. I don't really know how to measure that, but it does help me sleep at night. To anybody considering A2X, I would say install it, configure it. It's worth the less than 1 hour that it takes to do so. Then decide if your current process is better. Spoiler alert, your current process is not better. You'll be surprised. It's worth the time.